Welcome everyone, and this is a brand new episode of AutoMods, only on CIB24.com, and today we're going to have our first episode of the Auto Show 2014, held in February. So everyone stay tuned, this is exciting news. So we were in Toronto at the new Auto Show 2014 in February, held between February 14th to the 20th. It was a crazy week and everyone was excited. Of course, we got to see a bunch of different type of model vehicles. Our first vehicle is the McLaren P1, best V8 engine, and it has 727 horsepower to the wheels. It goes 0 to 62 kilometers an hour in 6 seconds. It is a crazy vehicle. You guys should see this. The McLaren P1 is a very rare vehicle. Only 14 of them have been built across the world and they cost around $1.3 million. So if you have the cash in your pocket, go ahead and enjoy the ride. So we got the Porsche 911 GT3 2014, and let's have a look at this vehicle's specs and what type of power can it pack on a GT3 race. 6-cylinder engine with 475 horsepower and propels the Porsche from 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. That is crazy deal. It also gets the rear wheel steering and changes the angles of the rear of the car. This makes the car have more stability, and of course the 7-speed amazing dual clutch transmission. Like, you can't even feel it. It will hit showrooms later this year and starting price of $131,000. So also we have looked at the Chevy Corvette Z6, the brand new concept model that popped up right now in the showrooms. It was amazing. And of course the Camaro Z28. We're going to talk about some specs about these vehicles and what are the improvements.
Now this 2015 Corvette Z6 was designed side by side with the new C7R race car. For the first time they share the same chassis, the same technologies, and the same aerodynamics to ensure that the new Z6 will perform like never before. This is the magnum opus of the C7 generation. Now the engine, it's an LT4 6.2-liter advanced supercharged engine, 625 plus horsepower, 635 plus pound-feet of torque, and when we say plus and estimated, it means that that's a minimum. You see, performance numbers are still being calibrated to get a solid number, but what we can tell you that's for sure, they've recorded faster lap times and outperformed the current ZR1, making this the most capable Corvette. So allow us to upgrade you to the most aerodynamic downforce of any car ever powered in GM's wind tunnel. The engine features new heads it's necessary in order to handle the higher pressure of a supercharged engine. You've got technologies like direct inject, continuously variable valve timing, and active fuel management.
Today we complete the new Chevrolet truck portfolio with the introduction of the 2015 Colorado. A real truck that shares its DNA with the Silverado 1500 and the Silverado HD.
So our new model of vehicle that popped up in 2014 was the Mazda concept models. Of course, Mazda 3 and Mazda 6. This was a shocking event for everybody. This model won the Year Award for 2014. We're going to look at some nice specs about this vehicle and what new improvements it has. The new Mazda 6 today was named the 2014 Canadian Car of the Year. And of course, at a press conference today, opened up the day of the Canadian International Auto Show in Toronto. We are truly honored that the AJAC Award was named Mazda 6, a car that it's a family car, but at the same time, it's sporty. The 2014 Canadian Car of the Year was pronounced by Mazda Canada and the President Corey Carita, a best designer engineer of this vehicle, of course, with a combination of style, safety, fuel economy, and the dynamic driving into the mid-size segment. Hello guys, welcome to the Auto Show. In this car, the Mazda MX-5, which is a brilliant roadster car with 167 horsepower, pit wheels, amazing torque with 7,200 RPM shifting, unbelievable. This car could take you on for like 40 gallons non-stop. So another car we looked at was a WRX STI, and this is a great car for racing at the Rally Championships. Of course, it won the 2007 award, 2009 award, and it packed a lot of punch. Now, this year's model is 305 horsepower. It is insane. We're gonna look at some new specs for this vehicle and see what's the new technology behind the engine. Simply, you cannot buy a racier car than this. Capable high-performance car, less money of course, the 2015 WRX STI from Subaru. With fast steering and loads of power, excellent technology, four-wheel drive system. This car only comes when the price starts at $29,000 going up to $38,000, depends on what accessories you would like to put on the car. The WRX has a brand new four-cylinder direct injection turbocharged power engine. Packs up to 268 horsepower, depending on what model you like to get, to 258 pounds of torque to the back wheels. And of course, this is a new 6-speed manual transmission with optional sport gearbox. STI gets up to 305 horsepower motor. Of course, the delicious engineering package, it won't chew up your entire retirement fund. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes it for this episode of our show, but we are going to leave you with more concept vehicles to come, and coming up in 2014, the new luxury models from BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Ferraris. We have some new concept vehicles coming out. This is Cosme Blase, and this concludes our episode for AutoMods. But don't worry about it. Next episode, we will see the air intakes and how to install them. Of course, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Stay tuned and drive safe.